Hey, hey. Hi, EM. So great to catch you, love. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this Cancerian video. Guys, I'm sorry that it's coming out today. It should have come out yesterday. So my asthma got wonky at the late part of the night, and I was like, you can hear I'm kind of losing my voice a bit, but I'm not coughing like I was last night. So forgive me about that, but I decided to postpone until tonight. So, Cancerian, I'm doing a quick peek at past, present, future for each zodiac, and we have the devil in the past, followed by the Three of Swords. Well, I can understand why. The devil tends to make things bad, makes, fights stay sour. It tends to, create rifts. Devil energy is fear, it's anger, it's jealousy, it's any of those things. We've got somebody who was heartbroken by possibly a Capricorn. They could have been an air sign. We got the Strength card and the Ten of Wands. And I'm wondering if Cancer wanted to give this character support during a difficult time. Maybe Cancer saw the whole thing play out and was like, wow, that masculine got hurt by somebody that played with him, maybe somebody who was quite toxic. It almost feels like Cancerian was a support network to them, was their strength, was somebody who really cared about this person. What does that mean for Cancerian? If Cancer was aware that somebody was, like, wow, I can see your hurt and heartbreak. Empress. Cancerian was definitely nurturing this person almost back to health, encouraging them to heal, encouraging them. I think Cancerian might have really loved this person. But if Cancerian was their rock when they were wounded, I don't know what the dynamics were here, but let's say this was somebody that Cancerian was like, oh, I like this masculine. I see this masculine who got treated terribly by someone. He's wounded. I want to help him heal. I see him as this beautiful person. But if there was any like interest, if Cancerian were attracted to this person, unfortunately, the dynamics might have been skewed in the past where they would have been like, I'm going to nurture them back to health, be their nursemaid more or less, instead of a partner or a potential, they weren't ready to date, but Cancerian might have really wanted to give to that person. Let me just see. Eight of Wands. I don't know. Maybe Cancerian was just for a short period of time in their world and then kind of like flew away. Like, I'm here to help and then I'm on my way again. Cancerian might have, an Empress would be able to manage their expectations. Say, this person is a great person. Maybe I am attracted to them, but I know they're not fit to be a partner to anybody right now. I am so not going to be anything other than a friend to them. I will tell them I think they're wonderful. I'll tell them that they deserve better. Yes, I'll give them support and nurturing. And then I'm out, because when they're healthy and well, they can come find me if they want to date me. But, I have boundaries. So it does feel like Cancerian was like in it, supportive, caring about somebody, and then they split. Not to leave the person high and dry, but rather they knew when to like not overgive anymore, when to stop the nurturing and allow somebody to just kind of grow on their own from there on. What's the universe got to say about that? Ace of Swords. Like, they really, I think that the universe is like, well done, because it seems like that was the truth of the matter. Someone can only receive what they can receive at the time. Don't overgive. Know when to cut loose. And it feels like this generosity of spirit that Cancerian showered upon this person might have been just what they needed. Because this feels like the universe is like, yeah, you listen to your higher self on when to give and when to stop giving. This person is important in the grand scheme of Cancerian's life. So of course Cancerian cared about them and showed that they cared. I think that's actually really beautiful, because it was in balance. It was all, it wasn't overdone. Okay, so how about present energy? You guys are so adorable. Oh my God. So nice to see everybody. EM, Violet, Brea, Lulu, thank you guys so much. You're such a crack up. I love Violet and EM together. You guys are busting me up over here. In the present energy, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is so Solid. This is Cancerian, like making their way forward. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I think if anything, their career path or their money's looking good. They've got growth all around them. They've been pretty dedicated. And I do think though that Cancerian, in what they've been growing, what they've been working on, they've really been focused. I mean, like head down, working hard. They've been fully investing in their own life. And they're kind of aware that slowly but surely there will be other things that pop up in their life, but they don't seem to be in any rush. This Cancerian seems to be completely like in their present moment, in their present vibe, knowing that life is constantly changing. You know, minutes tick by, our thoughts change, people change, but change also happens, you know, slowly but consistently, like one drop in a bucket at a time until finally one day suddenly your bucket is full. It kind of feels like that. But Cancerian's been working hard at some, like either a life goal of their own. Maybe this is them more focused right now on building their 401k or building a house, or you know, something that could be like a big project, or maybe self-development, or you know, anything that would take a long time. And they, you know, do their checks and balances and make sure that they're having time to like really love their life as much as they're also working. But there is a slow moving energy and this awareness, I think, in the present space, that Cancerian feels the vibe of others around them, but it's kind of like the attitude of, unless somebody marches right into my world and plants themselves in front of me and says, I am here, Cancerian, to interact with you. I think Cancerian is like, hey, easy come, easy go. There's a lot of people that, you know, pass through the gateways of my life. I don't latch on to people and force them to stay. I keep building what I need to. And over time, if somebody keeps being drawn back to me, if they pass me, look in the window and then pass by again and look in the window and pass by again and look in the window, and then finally they come toward me, great. I feel somebody doing that. Somebody is checking out Cancerian, and Cancerian knows it in the present energy, but they're not trying to do anything about it. I think Cancerian is like, if they want to come toward me, they will. That's the way this will work out. We got a Queen of Swords and we've got the Two of Pentacles. I really think Cancerian is like, I use my attractive forces of my authenticity to attract what is right for me. I don't chase success. I don't chase anything. I'm going to be consistently me. I'm not going to tap dance and be a performing monkey to get somebody to want to be around me. I'm not going to. I even think that Cancerian is like very, let me put it this way. They know that a person that really cares about them has to know them at that bone deep level. And they don't want a relationship that isn't bone deep. So there's no reason to put on frills and pomp and, you know, give a persona, because they don't want to fall in love with a persona and they don't want somebody to fall in love with their persona. It's all real for this Cancerian. That is an amazing way to show up in the present energy, because it's like there's no discord, there's no disharmony in Cancerian at all. They know that the real deal is what it will be for them. Universe weighs in and says, Death card in the reverse, Six of Wands upright. I love this because the universe says, Dylan, you've always been the real deal. You didn't make any big transformations, Cancerian. Cancerian is who they've always been, and it's a beautiful character. This Cancerian comes across as somebody who really knows who they are. They're unapologetically themselves. They're super confident. The universe is like, again, kind of like, well done. Well done. I feel like this Cancerian, even from that energy of the past, they were heartfelt, they were supportive, but they didn't overstep boundaries. They're very good at doing what they believe is true, staying authentic, loving who they love, but not demanding something in return, letting people be where they're at. Also knowing how to like step back and say, Everyone has to do what they have to do. You can't say, well, I'm helping this person because I love them and I want them for myself, and now they better fall in love with me. Cancerian doesn't operate that way. They're very, I don't know, I would just say that they, that saying, don't ever loan money that you can't afford to lose. Always consider, if don't even bother to loan money. Just give the money. You have to give it with that intention, because chances are you're never seeing it again. So if you look at it that way, then you never say, well, I'm going to loan somebody this or that. Assume that you're giving it away and you're never getting it in return. And that might help to make you decide, do I really want to do this? Can I do this? Is this authentic? Is this somebody that I would want to do this for? Or is it going to cost me too much? Or are they not that good a friend? And it just kind of feels like Cancerian is really good at, they will give everything they've got when they want to, but they also know where the boundaries are, and they know where to put the stop gaps, and where not to extend, and then where to go ahead and do it and be like, it doesn't matter. I loved them. That's why I gave to them. No, it doesn't matter that they can't love me in return or couldn't at that point in time. That's fine. And if somebody who comes toward me really wants the real me and wants to know the real me, that too, I'll never have to try to fight to keep them, because they already chose the real me. Yeah, all this feels so, God, this is such a great energy. Okay, upcoming future, we have the Hermit in the reverse. I don't think Cancerian's going to be single much longer. I think Cancerian is got the Ace of Cups sideways. We've got the Five of Wands. The only problem I see with this is we could have a Virgo coming forth to communicate in the future to Cancer, and this person who wants to communicate to Cancer could almost be all mixed up about what they want to say, about what they feel. They might need to be told, like, how do you feel about me, Cancer? They might be looking for some kind of reassurance, whereas Cancerian doesn't need the reassurance, right? That's a big distinguishing difference between Cancerian and pretty much every other person that they've dealt with. Even the fact that in the present we have somebody who's like zigzagging back and forth, walking by Cancer and then looking back like, hey, do you notice me yet? Hey, I think I'm attracted to you, but why aren't you reacting? Because Cancerian's like, when you know if you're attracted to me and you come and you look right into my eyes and you face me and it's me you really want, that's when we can make something happen. Like, that's that current energy of Cancer. So it's funny how in the upcoming future, it seems like this could be that very same Knight of Cups finally coming forward. But even then, they're like, I need reassurance. Like, do you like me? Because I want to give to you, but I want you to want to give to me. And maybe that's the straightforward energy that Cancerian would need. Like, yes, I do like you. Yes, I do want to give to you. Four of Cups is here, but there can't be any illusions. There can't be illusions about, why do you think you like me? Why do you want to give to me? Or why do you want me to give to you? Are you just looking for strength, or do you care about me? Do you love me? Those are the things where it's like, characters need to know in their own head and heart what they want, and then go forward toward it with absolute clarity, the way Cancerian does, in order for somebody to match Cancerian. There can't be all this, well, I can only say that I love you if you tell me the same thing. It has to be, Cancerian's found that really unique confidence to say, I will do what I know I must. I will love where I love. It is not contingent upon whether or not the person is capable of loving me back. But I also won't, throw myself down at their feet and, ruin my own life if they can't love me in return. But I won't hold back on what I need to express and the love that I feel. And I'm not afraid of that. This person in the upcoming future seems to not quite be at that level of confidence yet. We have the Two of Wands and it's sideways. Yeah, they still kind of indecisive. They're still not just indecisive about how they feel about Cancerian per se, but about, can they trust this? There's a lot of fear here. We got the Devil. So can they trust this will Cancerian let them down at some point? Like they're still in that space where they haven't found that personal power to say, I love you. It doesn't matter what else happens. I love you, Cancerian. So they're still kind of struggling. And so it's a difficult energy coming toward Cancerian in the upcoming future is what it says. We've got the Six of Swords. We have the Empress once again. Cancerian's coming out as an Empress a second time here. I almost feel like Cancerian is going to probably tell this person, even in the upcoming future, well, you have to be sure about how you feel and what you want, no matter what. You if you need reassurance from me, I'm always certain about what I do and where I give. But you have to get over your fears before you can kind of match me. So you figure out how you feel on your own, and then when you're real confident, then think about what you want to do. It almost feels like Cancerian is going to give this person not ultimatums and not even like space, well, you need to go off and find yourself, but more, how do you get over fears? Well, that's something only you can do. You have to find your answer. Why are you drawn toward me? What do you want from me? You need to know those answers, not me. And I almost feel like this is Cancerian just like giving them that gentleness, that patience, and that guidance, and really the gift of figure out what you feel, figure out why you feel it, and figure out what you need to do, and then you do the thing that you can live with. I'm going to be fine either way. It kind of feels like we've been talking about the same person through all of these phases. It feels like this is one big long storyline here. It's not the way I was hoping the story would go, but I don't get to pick the cards. Universe, you want to go ahead and take one last comment here on this final thing. We got the Eight of Cups. So in the upcoming future, it is like Cancerian is demonstrating and showing someone what it means to get to know yourself, because that's what this is. The Eight of Cups is that personal journey, and we have the like walking into like this cave, but it's like, think of it as like our innermost self. Who am I? Let me find the answer to that mystery. That's a journey you have to take on your own. I can't tell you who you are. You have to know that. It almost feels like that's the whole point. Like Cancerian has done that, and they seem to be quite the teacher to help other people learn that that's what you must do in life, is figure out who you are, figure out how you feel, figure out what you must do, and then regardless of whether or not someone will make you comfortable or make you feel safe, you still have to do what is true for you. And when you can do that, maybe that's when you really know yourself, and that's when you're in Emperor Empress status. I kind of think that there is a really great opportunity for this to be a great relationship on down the road. But I do keep seeing Cancerian saying, they got to figure this out. I can't do it for them. They keep looking to me for some kind of guidance and support, but honestly, they have to find that themselves. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. That was actually kind of interesting. All right, you guys, take care. Really good to see you. EM Bell, hey. 11D8, great to see you. I love it, 11D8. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, Ian Bell, I think you have hit the nail on the head. I think that's what we're all doing, right? Spending our whole adult life working out who we are. That's so well said, Ian Bell. Hi, Tracy. Great to catch you, love. You guys are night owls tonight with me, huh? Italian Stallion. Great to see you over here also, hun. I hear you, Violet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much, EM. You sweetie pie. Thank you. I love it. Violet, do I lull you to sleep? That is so awesome. That is such a beautiful compliment. Thank you. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Lots of love, you guys. Sweet dreams, everybody. Bye for now.